Hey everyone, this is this is Greg Allison of Green Greg's Garden Worm Farm coming to you tonight live with Friday Fried Green Greg's and Ham. And we're not outside because the frogs are quiet tonight. So we're not with a side of frogs tonight. So hope everyone's doing well. Again, this is Greg Allison live Friday Fried Green Greg's and Ham. Without a side of frogs because the frogs are quiet down there because it's pretty cold out there tonight. It's right now be about 38 degrees, so they're not too hoppy tonight. But the news is a lot going on in the world today right now, right? So we come in here and say something in the chat room. So once again, hello, swivel heads. So if you've never listened to my chat sessions before, if you're new to this is all about a chance for us to be a community, to chat with each other. I see Janet Couch in the room. Okay. Just type in my little hello. Because sometimes I don't see any responses till I type in. But looks like people are able to type in now. And we got 11 watching. All right, guys. And really laughing already. And Sweeps, how you doing? So we got Stubble Nuts said, waving hello from the eastern shores of Lake Michigan. All right, very good. Drew Hurst, catchy title. Friday Fried, Green Greg's and Ham. Yeah, well, it just kind of go Green Greg's, like green eggs. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like Dr. Zeus, though some people don't. So, hey, thanks for the thumbs up there, Sweeps. 12 people here, only 8 thumbs up. Hey, Dan, how you doing? So for those that are just tuning in or just watching this video after the fact, I like to have some regular sessions with my subscribers that are just nothing but open forum chat sessions. Because in this day and age of the bug going around, everybody is pretty much down on the ground. We just can't socialize the way we used to could. A lot of families still aren't getting together and having family reunions and get-togethers. And I go near some of my family and they wear a face mask. They're scared. And so it just ain't, it's not like it used to be, but we can be a community here. So far, we don't have to worry about spreading anything across the internet, right? At least not a bug that we're going to catch physically, at least not yet. Of course, you know, maybe I need to come out with some new videos on the Hive Tech arms race. You know, I've talked about the hive, the human hive, in some of my previous videos way back. I need to return to that topic. Keith, how you doing? Hello, and howdy from my from your what old hillbilly. And hello tonight, everyone, says Catherine. All right, Catherine. Few days always. Hey, we got Maine in the room. We're Maine, Arizona. Yeah, we're covering some country here. And God knows where else. Maybe we will get some people from overseas. We usually do. We usually get international appearances in this room. Yeah, I know my other video is still running right now. You haven't had time to watch it all the way out. I thought I'd get it up a little sooner. Actually, I wanted to do that earlier. And I had another video I was actually wanting to do earlier today that I just didn't have time. I just got so much stuff going on that I'm just cooking all the time and running from one place to another. Just can't get everything done, guys. Hi from Arizona. All right, Dave Smith. Hello, Arizona. And Sweeps is from Arizona. And I'm from Alabama and Arizona. At least I'm from Alabama, but I got property in Arizona. So I'm bi-state. I'm interstate. Autocorrect supposed to be Kentucky. Oh, okay, old hillbilly. That's very good. I received my quail eggs. Hey, cool. Well, I hope you got an incubator. I think I've talked about trying to raise quail before. I'll get back to that. Maybe we'll talk about that tonight before we're done here. And Dallas Homestead, have you seen the movie Songbird about 24 outbreak? I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any new movies in a long time. The last movie I actually watched, I watched it on my computer here, and I watched Raising Arizona. Since I'm gonna be farming in Arizona, I figured I would be in effect raising Arizona. Sorry about that. That's part of the tune in the song, you know, in the movie. That movie is hilarious. Written by the, you know, it was directed by the Coen brothers, and they did some hilarious movies. They're the guys that did Oh Brother Where Art Thou, which is one. They're a couple of my favorite movies in the world of comedy. That's the kind I like, you know. It's just funny stuff. Greg, what's going on in Ukraine? Well, everything's positioning. It looks like Russia is getting everything lined up, so if they want to hit, they can do it. Will they do it? Is it posturing? Well, we'll find out. We'll find out soon enough. Some people thought it would happen today simply because of the fact that we have today was the day the tree, they had a little ceasefire, and the day the ceasefire ran out. So some people thought that would happen automatically, the ceasefire running out. So they're all set up. All right, Kevin, down in Mississippi, how you doing? So Ukraine is definitely, it's a powder keg right now, a huge powder keg. I mean, I'm really expecting to go. Pan of potatoes and tires yesterday. All right, Hillbilly, that sounds great. That do sound great. Demi Moore is in the movie. Yeah, I thought I'd just pull my phone up here real fast and try to do a quick take on some of the articles I scan a lot of times. See if there's anything new in this. Yeah, they're all focused on this guy up on Capitol Hill. Russia's, yeah, so I got a bunch of articles I scan here real quick. Sometimes they're a good indicator of things going up, but not always. You know, there really wasn't anything indicated about, wasn't too much on the Ukraine out there in the news, to be quite honest. They have kept that on the down low. A lot of interesting articles. There's a lot of stuff I could report on. There's a lot of stories I could cover. But guys, there's only so many days in an hour. So that kind of limits what I can actually put out. I mean, I got a lot of stuff I'd like to cover and talk about on this channel and a couple other channels I'm setting up. G.I. Joe will save Ukraine. There you go. Well, maybe G.I. Joe's an American. Oh, yeah, well, president. I don't know. He might be government issue, but I don't know about him being a soldier. He had a son that was a soldier, but that one's passed away. The remaining son is something entirely different. All right. No, brother is a favorite of mine. There you go. Coen Brothers did really good in capturing times and places. They go in and they get the local vocalisms, the way people talk, like oh yeah, and Fargo, and what was the favorite phrase in Raising Arizona? The favorite phrase in Raising Arizona was, oh come on, I know what it is. It's oh shoot. I have a friend in Belarus. Oh, okay, Judy. Oh shoot, it's on top of my tongue almost. Oh, I'll come up with it later. Yeah, they have one phrase they repeat throughout the movie. Just one phrase. So the writer, probably went in the place and this is what they were hearing. They go, yeah, they just threw it all out. It's kind of funny. But, oh brother, where are they? They really captured the area at the time. Of course, they always accentuate certain things, but that's what makes the movie fun. Now, the unknown comment says, thanks, good night, head on a swivel, right? Head on a swivel night. There you go. Yeah, we better have our heads on a swivel right now because it is coming at us from all over the world. Russia, and I just put this video out about China, and one of the Jen Cannon, I can't say his name. Jen Cannon, Jen Cannon, and that's how we'd say it in English if we were pronouncing the letters, but they don't quite pronounce them the way we do in Chinese. So my tongue just isn't quite up to that linguistic yet. But he was one of the professors there. He was an associate dean actually in his school for for foreign studies, and he specialized in the United States. And he's one of the higher ups in the CCP architecture, if you will. And he's highly respected. And so he gave a speech, and it detailed out the CCP's plan to take the world by taking America out. That's one of my last videos on it. And it's a multi-pronged plan, essentially aimed at taking getting us all involved with other enemies that have us tripped up and involved. They want to get us tied up in like 4 different locations around the world, so tied up we thought was in the game Twister, I guess. Global Twister, and then they wanted to come into America and buy up stuff in every single congressional district, so that they could basically get in the pockets of every congressman and essentially take over our Congress from the House of Representatives. That was their plan. Scratch, how you doing, buddy? And so, and then they wanted to take away our allies, South Korea and also Japan, by closing out the South China Sea and limiting access through there to only people that were dealing with them. So yeah, the South China Sea figures huge in their big game plan. They thought they'd use a string of pearls from us out of Diego Garcia, so we couldn't control anything in the Pacific, the Mideast. So they had huge plans, but we started waking up to some of the stuff they were doing. We're starting to step back on it. So now that we see it all, we should have seen it anyway. I've been really talking to it. We can do things about it. One of the things I say, just quit buying their cheap junk, quit trading them, take the fuel out of their gas tank. And I think we really need to get with Russia and negotiate with them, because their biggest long-term enemy is not us. I mean, we got them positioned against us right now, but if we really work it, they might not be doing what they're doing in Ukraine. We might can negotiate some things. I might cover all that in the video. I go a lot more detail in that video and that stuff. So after you watch this video, watch that video. Maybe you were watching some of them came here instead. Oh, we got 56 in the room so far. Thank you. So Scratch, how's everything over in England? You've been hanging around Stonehenge lately? How's the Beamers doing? And let's see, Granny, how you doing? Hey, I got no notification, but I was watching for you. Yeah, well, I just put it in the community. You should have got things through the community thing notices though. When I do it through my main computer, putting the thumbnail out in advance, it isn't working right. So it works better from my phone, believe it or not. I do that from my phone, and then but the video from my phone is really low quality, and that's where we get all the buffering. At least with this, the video is high quality, and we don't have all the buffering. But we can't go out and listen to frogs tonight. But the frogs aren't singing right now. So if the frogs had been singing, I'd have set it up on my phone, and we would have had a side of frogs to go with it. Green Greg's and him. Hey, Greg, long time no message. Hey, how you doing, Saint Smack? So Saint Smack, were you looking for something? Did I miss a message to you? I get so much email. Sometimes I'm drowning in email and messages. Video shows the immigrants are 90% fighting age males. Well, yeah, what do you expect? And some of them come from overseas. And Chief Redbird, boom, boom, boom. There you go. People in the States are fast asleep. Well, some of us are trying to wake folks up. So, Dave Boy, where are you at? Are you here in the States, or are you looking in from the outside? We've got England in the house with Scratch and Kimberly Acree says, "Hey, well, hey to you." I could use some frogs. Yeah, I know. I guess the frogs are a little chilly tonight. We might have had chili. Had chili last night. That's part of my supper. Yeah, we've had some chilly nights. I had to go out to my greenhouse and I had to open it up today because the sun was shining. Because the sun was shining, it was getting hot in there. They can get 100 degrees in there. Illinois, okay. What part of Illinois you in, Davey boy? I don't go to email unless I have to. Okay. So we'll all remember to pray for Granny tonight when we get wrapped up here. And we got another friend to pray for, Susan with Blue Bottle Bunny Farm, and she was really distraught last night. We need to pray for Randy, her husband. He's having some serious issues with cancer, so we need to pray for Randy, also for Susan because she's taking it hard. Pray for Kaylee tonight. We'll take a prayer request for other people. But I listened to the live chat last night with Susan. It was heartbreaking. Granny Lana was in there too. She listened to it. It was really heartbreaking. Susan was just having a tough time. She was having a tough time. It was rough. Sweeps, did you chime into that some? I think it was some other folks went into that for a little bit. Yeah. Oh, Black Slacks. Thank you. Says first round of starter plants got wiped out. Yeah, we're getting freezing right now. Going to get another round going. Head on swivel from Independence, Missouri. There you go. Well, there's some plants that can take this cold weather, like lettuce, onions, greens. They can take the freezing, but your regular vegetables, no. Connie Lingus, how you doing, my friend? Well, now you come in here early tonight, and there's no frogs tonight because they're not beeping, so I'm doing this in the house. But we had frogs Wednesday night, so if you want to go back and listen to Wednesday night. Hey, Wednesday night, we had some different harmonies and going on with different frogs. We had some frogs sound a little different last night. So maybe you listen, not Wednesday night. So Black Slacks, hey, appreciate it. Yeah, way to go, says Scratch. So, hey, it really helps. It really helps to get some live with some of these super chats. And so glad to hear about your garden. How you doing? From Independence, Missouri. Isn't that a good name for a town? Independence. I love that. Need more independences. Chris Cleaver Craft says, hi, Greg. Well, hello to you. Yep, prayers, says Judy. Yeah, we got some people to pray for tonight. And maybe even your daughter. How's Cherry doing? Judy, how's Cherry? Well, Judy, you're coming here on 2 different names. It's kind of like me sometimes going into the chat room and they're both Galactic Gregs and Green Gregs, especially with Rex or with Diamond on Oppenheimer. I've done that. So that's a lot of fun when I come in with 2 different names. I could log on my other computer and come in here as Galactic Gregs too. I could. So, oh boy, let's see. Granny says, oh, it broke my heart, and today was my youngest daughter's birthday, Kaylee's mom. Oh, yeah, murdered. Yeah, that's just tragic. That's just tragic. Oh my gosh. Frog's legs are tasty. Oh, they are. So Granny has got something to, we should pray for Granny tonight too. She's having a tough time because this was a birthday of her daughter that got murdered. She's taking care of her granddaughter. Her granddaughter's got cancer. So that's tough. And Judy Dow, hello, I get around. Well, Judy had a tough time. She had the bug. Well, Granny had the bug too. Granny got over it. Granny has survived some serious bouts with cancer. And she was telling me how she used she was getting brain like golden. What's the name of it? So, golden seal, right? So Chief Redbird, frost tonight here in Central Florida, just covered my tomatoes. Yeah, we don't have any tomatoes out here right now. Chinook, Greg, what's holding back the worms? Post office? Well, that's one of these I got to repair. I got to redo my website. I got to repair my trommel. I got a few things I still got to do. I'm juggling several things simultaneously right now. There's stuff in my dad's. I got stuff to process with turmeric. I've got some tax things I got to do. I got to rebuild. I got some worm bed construction to do. I'm just juggling a lot of stuff right now. So I'm hopeful still to get them out by, before the end of April, before the end of this month. Golden seal root. Use the root. Okay, Granny. Thank you. How do you prepare it, Granny? What did you not tell us about that? Harold Dye says, Greg, if you ever want to know how to I guess you meant rid of rats, let me know. Well, I did. I got rid of them. I finally got rid of them. It took me a while. I tried many things. I guess if I could have stood having goats in the house, I'd have left. I was saying I hate goats, but I don't know. Goats would have probably been worse than the rats. No, they wouldn't have been worse. They might have ate everything in the house, but the rats did that too. Yeah, that was awful, guys. That was just pure awful. That was awful. Man, little things are demons, Chief Redbird, Aster is where I'm at. Aster, okay. Sometimes I think I need to be in an asteroid. Asteroid. Might get annoyed if I'm in an asteroid, right? Wise Owl, just finished your other video, Greg. String of pearls sounds elegant, makes me bristle. Yeah. We just ride back to Arkansas. Well, good for you. Good for you. All right. I might know that Wise Owl is actually one of our local tribe leads. And so we have a tribe in there in Arkansas. That one's probably our best developed tribe too, I would say. And of course, Arizona, here in Alabama. Greg, do not, and we got some other places coming up. Possibility Kentucky, maybe Maine. So, Greg, do night crawlers reproduce good in bins? Well, okay. The American night crawlers know, because they want to go 6 foot down into the ground. So that you can't hardly raise those. You can't raise those in bins at all. The ones you want to raise in bins, there are a couple of varieties, the Africans and the Europeans. But the Europeans, you need to, if you're down here in the South, you're going to have to air condition those babies in the summertime because it gets too hot for them. They can't handle the heat. If you got Africans, you got to heat those in the wintertime. And maybe even the spring and fall. They have to have it warm. They can't take it if it's not warm. So they're really far different. Susie Q, really Arkansas? Yeah, Arkansas. How would worms do in Arizona? There are worm farms in the desert, not desert, other places they have been. So I've seen them where they use in-ground beds. The temperature at where I'm going at Snowflake is zone 7A. Here I'm at the border of 7A, 7B. Now, because it's a desert, the temperatures vary more between the day and the night. So you got a larger variance over the day of temperature. It'll get hotter in the day and cooler at night. And overall, it is a bit colder there than this here. It is a bit colder, but it's definitely a lot drier. So I'm thinking either I could do windrows if I don't have too many pests and just pile up a whole lot of stuff, and they would do okay with the thermal mass inside that. Or my first thought is to go in, if I can get a bulldozer and get it all set up cheap enough, to dig out essentially trenches so they'd be kind of down in the ground, almost like a wall of penny. I don't know that I'd put a greenhouse cover on. I'd probably just put shade cloth over the top. I definitely do shade cloth because they do need to be shielded from the heat. Unless the compost pile's thick enough, they might be okay with that and wide open. Harold Dye says, I used to have rat problem in the barn, always afraid they would bite my cattle, and old farmer told me the secret to get rid of them. All right, Harold, you going to share the secret with us? I'm like H. Ross Perot used to tell Larry King, Larry, I'm all ears. So Harold, I'm all ears. I don't think H. Ross Perot was. He looked a lot like the Ferengi. I wonder if the Ferengi in Star Trek was modeled after H. Ross Perot. They were businessmen. They were all in the business. Of course, they'd get you in a hurry. So, hey, H. Ross Perot got a few things right. He told us about the great sucking sound to the South in terms of getting jobs out of America going to Mexico. He was right on that and a few other things. Die, eat them. So it gets pretty hot there. Yeah, in the daytime, it does. It's a desert. Yeah, actually, if you look at the overall temperature averages, it's actually hotter here. So Cheery Weather, how you doing, buddy? So Cheery Weather is my weatherman. He gives me all kind of weather advice. So Wise-Al, do tell the secret, Harold. Susie Q may have to scope that out, Wise-Al. Okay. Yes, we share secrets. Got 35 mice in the last few months. Well, Granny, you're on top of it. So, have you found someone to work your worm farm there? Yeah, I've got people I think to cover it in Arizona. I'm having more trouble finding people to help me here. All right, so swimming across a river of tears leads to healing. Okay. New days. Yuck, snakes. Hey, eat snakes. Snakes are edible. You just want to bite them before they bite you. If I had rats, I would feed them my BB gun. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta watch the words. I shouldn't say the G word, right? You did spread it out. I should have paid attention. Yeah, that might get me on there. I hope not. I hope they don't bang me for that one. So, right, your next storm system comes in Thursday morning. This Thursday? I thought it's scot-free this week. Yeah, oh, yeah, I am through this weekend. Okay. Are they talking about it being bad, Chewy? So that's Chewy's business. Because Chewy got greenhouse damage. He had a greenhouse that got damaged, and mine got damaged like a week later. His sprung back. Mine didn't exactly spring back, but we've got it fixed for the most part. Vivian Potter says, late here watching from the beginning, 23 minutes behind. Well, that's all right. You always go back and watch the first part later, too. On in desperation, would I eat a snake? Southern Boy Prepper says, hello, everyone. How y'all doing tonight? Hey, Southern Boy, how are you doing? Hey, Southern Boy, you have a channel? I have to check you out. You got a channel in here? I'll go over here and look, see what you got. One momentum, please. I'm actually looking to see. Oh shoot! I hit it hit it from the wrong spot. Pardon me. I didn't go in from. There it is. Oh yeah, got almost 4,000 subscribers. And your last video is I made fire. All right, guys. Maybe I should do a screen share. What do y'all think? Should we do a screen share? Start sharing screens. Let's see what we got on the screen. Actually, I messed up and tried to share the screen on my Zoom the other day. There's Southern Boy Prepper's channel, guys. Hurricane Laura update. There he is. Food preps. Hey, didn't you add me down here now? I got Justin Rhodes. Yeah, Prepper Nurse, Alaska Prepper. He's a nice guy, isn't he? Both of them are. And Ed both. I lived in Alaska for 2 years. But he's further south in Alaska than I was. I was in interior Alaska. Wood prices. Woo, yeah, buddy, I know that. Holy smoke. Yeah, wood. Last year I was buying plywood for $32 a sheet, and this year, $54. Paint went up too, though, just the same kind of prices. But gee, guys, we're gonna look around here. Let's go looking around since I'm sharing this thing. Let's talk about a little news here real quick. What's in the news? This gentleman. Well, he's not a gentleman. This guy is no longer with us. He decided to rush a police barricade in Washington, D.C., rammed it with a car and got out with a knife and then all kind of despicable things. You know, I would call that a suicide. You know, what do you want to do that for? Because, you know, you go after a bunch of police and all you got is a sharp, pointy thing, you're not going to last long. And he had to know that, so I don't know what the business was out there. There's a space station flying across the surface of the moon. They're showing the sequence here. We got the moon enhanced to show the minerals color-wise. It's the ISS, so there's some replay here, and here it is blown up right here in the corner. You know, there's amateur astronomers getting pictures and stuff like this too. There's amateur astronomers getting the transit of ISS over the moon and the sun. So if you think NASA's controlling all that, you're wrong, because the amateurs are getting these pictures too. And they're clearly, there's no balloon here, guys. For those that think there's a balloon up there, it's ridiculous. There's no balloon. There's no saddle-loon or whatever you call it. That wouldn't even work at those altitudes. Trust me, I've launched tons of balloons. 20 miles is about the best you can get those things up. And this puppy right here, the ISS, is 10 times that in altitude. So let's look here. Look, no sunspots, guys. The sun is blank. No sunspots. So no storms today. So we go down here. We can look. This is something flying from a balloon. You guys are selling all kind of jewelry. Maybe that's what I should do. Go back flying balloons and sell jewelry. Yeah, I've done that kind of stuff. So asteroids, well, nothing coming in too close to us right now, don't look like. 3.8 lunar distance, 4.3. Nothing too scary at the moment. It's all, you know, pretty far away with the diameters. You know, we had one over 1,000. We had 1 kilometer last month, but it flew a comfortable distance away from us. So the biggest one we got here is this guy. You know, if that were to hit us, it would be a bad day at 344 meters. It's a third of a kilometer, but it's not going near as fast as that big one was. And it's 8.8 lunar distances away. So there's nothing on here that's threatening us right now. And like I usually say, hey, you usually find most of the near misses as smaller little guys that just passed us, and they'll all have this year's number in it, right? So there, 2021, 2021, 2021. means we just discovered those. We saw, and that's that was the near misses, because that's what you can typically expect with this stuff. There's your flight radiation report, daily hot flights. Which ones are going to give you the most rads? So maybe the flights you don't want to take. Shows how the cosmic rays have been increasing. We all know that. And that's what gives you cloud nucleation. That's behind the grand solar minimum cooling concept. So let's go. Hey, I like this just if nothing else to look at it. Look how the wind's getting pinched coming out of here. Like it's getting funneled through here like a pinch point, and then expanding. Whenever you get air expanding, it usually cools off. So there should be cooler right here. Relatively speaking, if that air is expanding that way. So we got a air rotating up here. Now that's odd. Okay, what are those cyclones? Those don't show anything too scary. It's not our neck of the woods. Everybody say hello to Amanda. Amanda B. China, we can see. Yeah. And Russia wants all the Northern Sea and the Arctic Ocean, which is right here. Arctic Ocean's kind of small, really, all things considered. We just talked about Venezuela in my last video, the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico. All right, let's go over here. We're going to check on Windy. And it says Ardmore, which is the town closest to me, is 34. I hadn't hit the update. It might be cooler than that if I hit the update. What's it going to say? Is it update real time itself? No, wow, warmed up. 30. Oh, it's 38. Now it's 37. Excuse me. So yeah, you got to hit the updates on it. So you could change various filters, look for different things in here. So we got south wind coming up over the Rockies in this area, so they're not too bad. So if I come into, let's zoom into Arizona. Oh, it's warmer. Warmer there than it is here. Holbrook, that's really close to Show Low, where I'm going to be right in this area, guys. Right between Holbrook and Show Low. So it's actually warmer there than it is here. We're cooler. We are cooler than that. 34 in Huntsville, south of me. 35 in Lewisburg. So why is Ardmore 37? That might be wrong. Interesting. So I'm right about this area where that finger is. All right, let's go look around a bit more. If the zoom will let me get up in here. Where's YouTube? That's us right now. We could get the little nested mirrors here for a second by sharing the screen we're looking at, right? I'll leave you here long enough, it's going to happen. Right now, I'm videoing me looking at the map. If you leave it here long, it'll start nesting the windows. It's always fun to see. Oh, preacher dad. I'll have to stop the share in a minute. Yeah, okay, we're about to transition here, so it's going to get funny in a minute. So I'm going to go check back on our check all of the messages I missed while I was browsing around. All right, now we're starting to nest, I think. There we go. Another nest. The longer I leave it on here, the more it's going to nest. Like mirrors looking in mirrors. I leave it here long enough, it's going to go. Yep, there we go. There's another layer of nesting. Looking down the tunnel, right, guys? All right, so what's everybody saying? Sam, hello. Andrews, North Carolina, showing up on the map. Yeah, I'm over this cold, but I'm so happy a day without strong winds. Oh, yeah, strong winds. We don't need that. That's our biggest concern. So, the nesting is still going deeper. All right, I'm going to have to get back here and check those messages in a minute. Isn't that funny? I don't know. I'm easily entertained. So let's see here. We'll have to go back and check messages since I missed a bunch. We'll just get another super chat. Oh, Southern Boy Prepper. Well, thank you. Thank you for the shout out, my friend. Love your flea market was. Well, thank you. Heck yeah. You're a Southern boy. I'm a Southern boy. You're a prepper. I'm a prepper. I'm a prepper. You're a prepper too. Dr. Prepper. Be a prepper. Well, actually, I don't care too much for the soft drink, Dr. Pepper. A little too sweet, but then I don't like soft drinks anyway. Yeah, look at all those nestings going deeper and deeper. So absolutely glad to share your video. So guys, check out Southern Boy Prepper's channel. Check him out. And he just gave us a good shout here and a good super chat. Appreciate that. We got 15 eggs from our hens today. Wow, good for you, Judy. 15 eggs. Gosh, girl, I believe you could do some cooking with all that. That's awesome. I'm going to go scrolling up here and see what we've been missing as messages. Kind of entertain. Our tunnel's getting deeper and deeper here. At some point, we'll lose resolution on it. Right? I saw yuck snakes earlier. So, oh my God, we're doing it live. Says nothing as it seems. Yeah, we're live tonight. Late here, but watching again. And all right, well, I saw that. Only in desperation when I ate a snake. All right, so let me go down. My chickens eat mice. That's good to have. That's good to have, Sweeps. Hate the feeling when you reach under a hen and feel a snake. Oh my God, have you had that for real? Hen don't eat that snake. Lizelle, Susie, I would like to set up a Zoom video and chat. Okay. These messages are rolling too fast. Saint Smack, can you wish my wife a happy 39th birthday? Her name is Kate. Happy birthday, Kate. Wishing you a very happy birthday. Suzuki just subbed your Wiseout. Okay, we're going to check out Wiseout here in a little bit too. So, happy birthday, Kate. Pied Piper is the farmer's secret. Pied Piper. Oh, we got to get some Pied Piper. You guys are awesome for sure. Pied Piper. Look, that tunnel's getting deeper. All right, guys, I really don't know what to do with this thing. I'm definitely not a Pied Piper. And the one that can play these things on our family channels is Diamond. I don't know what to do with this thing, but I can make some racket. Sounds awful, don't it? I might lose 100 subscribers doing that, so I better quit. But it's pretty. Hey, I'll show it a little bit when I open the video back up. That tunnel's got about as deep as it can go, has it not? Looking for a secret, Harold. Okay, yeah, Harold's got to tell us about his way of getting rid of rats. So why are you sad, Sweeps? What's happening? Jeff Allen's having fun here. Howdy from Austin. So chilly weather starting Thursday morning early, going on into Friday and Saturday, not nearly as rough as the last round. Okay. Judy, I got my tripod. As soon as it warms up, Oh yeah, you're about doing stuff. So Judy's got her channel now. New Days Oasis. Greg, if you like raising Arizona, you must really get a kick out of LA Story. Oh, I hadn't seen that. LA Story. All right, that tunnel's as deep as we can discern it, I think, over in here. Yeah, I can't really, it's just a speck there. Kind of stretching down toward infinity of nested videos. So I think it's time to stop the share. Boom. Hey, hello. Hang a rocket from a balloon and off we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the comments. Aloha. All right. Aloha from Macau. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Don't fit in my redneck tongue, but hey, if I heard it, I could say it. That's so that sounds nice. And Judy uploaded a shaky video of Cherry and Panda and the guinea pig tonight. Okay. Chief Redbird. Desperate people make bad choices. Yeah. Well, we may get a lot of desperation right now with everything from China and Russia and other things going on. Mike in Florida says, get her done. You got that right. Susie Q, have you guys checked out the night vids of Volcano in Iceland? Yeah, I bet that's something to see. New Day says, I'm a firm believer in the power of the pen. That's right. Flower Girl, Judy, what's the name of your channel? Owl's Homestead. Yeah, she was in here earlier with that. Okay, she came in earlier as, okay, let's go. There's Southern Board Prepper. Let's check out Judy's channel. And we're going to check out, hang on, guys. I got to share to do this, though, right? I get forgetful sometimes. Hang on. Give me a second. Where's my, gotta pick the right screen. Gotta hit the right button. Go to share. Ding, ding, ding. Here we are. This is Judy's channel. Dowell's Homestead. She's done some serious gardening too. That's just a shaky panda video. There she is. There's Judy. Guinea pig has a garden. It's on 6B. Yeah, you look over. See, Arizona ought to be warm. Pastor Dowell, Homestead and Conference. All right. How to start a homestead or a community. Pastor Dowell. Plague has begun. All right. All right. There's a whole bunch of her videos. That looks like Canadian Prepper there. Is that Canadian Prepper? Posing as his redneck version. He don't do a good job of that if it's Canadian Prepper. What is this? It's like a hostage. No, that's somebody's arm. Okay. Somebody's arm is holding the microphone in it. Took me a minute to figure out what that was. Something's getting water dumped on it there, looks like. All right, there's Judy's channel. So let's go back to my chat. And I'm going to find Wise Al. Name, I'll copy it. We'll go to her channel a little bit. No Preacher Dowell. No Preacher Dowell. Oh man, it's beautiful. Rocking, look at the camera. Okay. Greg, what kind of gas mask do you recommend for what's coming? Well, it's hard to say, guys. If we get serious chemicals, you got to have one that seals real well. You won't want you to drink water through your canteen like the Army had. But you have to change masks. You have to change the filters out eventually. Eventually, Southern Board Prepper sweeps. But for gas masks, you can use NBC filters. Yep. That's what you need. Southern Board Prepper. Let's see here. Wow, I hate it when sometimes my when I'm stolen, it just jumps too much. We're getting nested again. Hang on, guys. So I'm just going through the messages here. Sherman Gardening, Woodworking and More says, hi, Son Prepper to Southern California. Amanda B, how you doing? Ham and pickled corn relish. Well, that sounds good. Sounds real good. Yeah, sounds good. Good. Why is Al, you still with us? I'm not seeing your comments. I see you in here. I'm going to copy your tag and check out your channel. Colorado Jan says, haha, did you get that from Diamond? No, I didn't get it from Diamond. But he can actually play them. A lot better than me. Pat Kansas, thanks, Greg. Beautiful sound. Yeah, I don't think I was making any beautiful sound. Pastor Dial is no relation, says Judy Dial. Okay. Sweeps Greg, I was looking at the crossbow, but that flute seems to be more effective. What, it's scaring stuff off? Yeah, it might be good at scaring stuff off. Oh, I'm getting nested screens again. A lot happening. Right, Amanda. Is Ransom in here? Oh, there he is. Hey, Ransom, how you doing, bud? Ransom's in the house. You know, I'm sitting there looking for. Well, let's check out 420 TV Freedomless Films. We're just going to go over to your channel a minute there, Ransom. I'm going to type that in, and I'm going to have to scroll back up because I want to find Wise Owl's channel too. So, I don't know. Ransom's got a rather small channel for the kind of content he puts out. So everybody check him out. He's got some videos that'll knock your socks off. He's got good visual effects, music, videos. He does a lot of cool stuff in here. There he is, looks like he's about to grab something. I mean, you know, kind of see the kind of a. He loves all his effects. He does a lot of work with that. He puts a lot of work into these videos, guys. A lot of special effects. So give him a check. Check him out. Go and check him out and subscribe to him. I mean, yeah. I watched this one the other day. You know, Space Odyssey. Of course, I'm going to watch that. He loves all these special effects. Oh yeah, that's Oppenheimer right there. That is Oppenheimer. That face. That's what he was saying, that he felt like he had become death. There we are, guys. Oh, ain't he cute? Ah, yeah, Steve Hawkins with No Gravity. Well, he a happy camper. Escape his boundaries. So this is Ransom's channel. All right. Yeah, I mean, he's interviewed me a couple times. So let's see here. Kill that. Come back to here. I'm gonna have to go back up and find where we got. I don't think she's with us right now. I think she must have chimed out. Let's go back up. I'm looking for Wise Owl's name so I can get it exact. Just copy it if I find it. Scrolling. She was in there earlier. I haven't seen any comments in the last little bit. Scrolling up, looking for Wise Owl. There it is. So all you gotta do is just copy. You can actually click on these. Usually, it'll take you to their channel. Or you can just copy and paste. Come in, paste it up here. Control C, Control V. Wise Owls 1111. Money killed everyone. Well, there is more than one Wise Owl, but we got that S, so we're going to go with this one. Are we on the right one out, Wise Owl? Be something about prepping, I imagine. Wordsmith, Wordsmith. I suspect some prepping content. Let's check this one out. There's a kitty cat. 197 videos, nothing recently. Horse, sounds, garden, working. Maybe it was the first one we checked out because there was an S in it. Sometimes there's several channels with about the same name. Oh, these little owls, aren't they cute? Cute owls. Uh-oh. There we go. Give him a panic. This is a channel I've listened to some. He's an Indian guy. He likes to spank on China a fair bit. A lot of the Indian guys are not to do that these days. Okay, let's stop and share. All right. Let's go down the bottom. Pyramid 7. How you doing, friend? Oh, Wise Owl's in here. Okay. She says no. So I wasn't on her channel. Okay, you got a website. I see. Okay, well, I'm going to go to your website. We'll go to your website. So that wasn't you. Okay. That was what I just. Oh, when I copied, I had an S. That was the problem. Okay, okay. Copy the S, but I don't see an S in their name now. That's weird. Why did they copy an S? So we're going to go back and we're going to type in the website she had. And I got to go in and share that if I'm going to show it to you. Arkansas Survival Plans, if it'll go there. Ooh, it's a nice looking site. Hang on, guys. I got to share this with y'all. Nice looking site. Give me a second. I got to get up my screen so I can share it. Here we go. Art group. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. They fully develop the Art Mission Group vision. We seek people who have experience, skills, knowledge, and training, and financial resources to help us accomplish our goals and those who want to learn. Well, guys, check this website out. ArkSurvivalPlan.com. Well, it's an ark in Arkansas. An ark. What better place for an ark than Arkansas? Well, take your saw with you, then you're an ark. You can Arkansas. Homepage, our property and plan. Let's kick it out. I think soon I want to scroll down. There we go. Hard time getting to scroll. Blow up. There it is. That's how we plan to lay the community out. There we go. Now blew up. Security Center, High Point, Deep Spring. Oh, we got a spring. Pond. Well, guys, that's a very comprehensive community plan. That looks really nice. That's a good job. It's awesome. Good job. People skilled in the following areas. So she's looking for military, soldiers, security, builders, electrical, plumbing, fabricating, welding, leatherman, sewing. Hey, you left blacksmith out. Put blacksmith in there. Agriculture, farming, gardening, and many other skills. Okay, blacksmith's in that. You have a blacksmith. Looks good. Looks good. Beautiful web page. Steps. Got steps. This is what you need to do to join her tribe. How to prepare ideas. So this is stuff on prepping. Got the bug out bag. All right, guys, this is a great website. Go check it out. If you didn't check this website out, then if you're in Arkansas and you're looking for a group, this is our best developed tribe right here, guys. It was pre-existent. So ARC group, and look here, I got ARC in the middle of that. That's beautiful. I like that. That's gorgeous. That's a great website. Beautiful, beautiful. Appreciate that. That's awesome. Let me see what I missed in the chat here. All right, thanks, Southern Boy. Pyramid 7, high 7s, a scratch. Amanda says, bats, bad here, fruit bats, flying foxes eat everything. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what they like, is fruit. So you got fruit trees, and flying foxes might just eat them up. I love those owls, said New Days Always. Page P7. Page 7, Amanda. Hi, Greg and Peck says, listen for vision. Well, hello. All right, and all right, so we got a website sent to us by Freedomist Films. All right. And we got found it while I was out. Let's see. Dang. I need to fix some broken links. Yeah, let's see. You ever feed cotton trash to your worms? No. Too much GMO stuff in it. You know, guys, it's a real shame. In fact, I did a video that says that was the worst thing to put in your worm bed. I did a video that said the one thing not to put in your worm bed, and I stood in front of a cotton field and I said, this stuff behind me. It's because they use so much GMO in it. Over successive generations, it'll wipe your worms out. It's a sad thing because had it not been for the GMOs, the gin trash, cotton hulls, whatever you want to call it, would be the single best thing to put in your worm bed. If it weren't for all that GMO junk in there, it would be the single best thing for the worms. Worms love it, and it stays fluffy. It would be so easy to breed worms in it, raise worms, and it's black. I mean, the compost from it looks like chocolate cake, and it's beautiful compost. It's a real shame it's so messed up and drenched with chemicals. It is a real shame. Granny says, I'll do tarp for shade. Okay. So what else we got here? And Sweet says, thank you all for being here tonight. Well, thank you. Wazell, thank you. 4 years of hard work. Need folks to join and become part or just learn. There you go. That's right. You know, look, guys, a tribe can't afford a freeloader. You got to pull your weight. You got to pull your weight. You know, when you got to go back to you don't work, you don't eat. At least as long as you're able-bodied. So I have a collection of fruit flies. Well, that's easy to get. Greg, will you be selling 250 worm packages? I don't know about selling that small. I have to look at the pricing and all that kind of stuff. GMO is no bueno. Wolfman Jackal, how are you and the granddaughter? Oh, she's just talking to Land, Randy Land, I suppose. There are several, there's several groups. Arkansas. Hey, we got another one, a super chat. Thank you, Top Knot. Top Knot, you're the tops. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So let's see now. We had a link sent to us in here by Ransom. That's why I clicked on that link. Was that on this channel? Because I would just show this channel a minute ago. Oh, he found Wisedel's channel. Actually, I saw that one. We did go there for a little bit. The one with the kitty cat. So let me come back here. go back to my screen. It gives me the share ability, which is not the one I'm watching the chat on. So we'll go share. Actually, I did hit this slightly. Wise Al, is this it? Is this your channel? Horse. Updated yesterday, 5G. Sounds, garden, working. I got sound muted here. Get started with trick horse training. Teach us all about trick horse training. Okay. Oops. All right, guys, this channel needs some support. She only got 15 subscribers. If that's you, I'll check back my notes a minute. I'm sure you want to tell me that. How come I don't close? I can't see the X. Wow, the X don't work. That's interesting. I'm clicking the X's. I was wanting to check out another video on here, but they won't shut that one down. Probably got too many things open. Got too many things open, so I'm going to kill this video. Oh, here we are back in here again. I'll stop the share before we go into nesting. Hey, hello. All righty. Wolfman Jackal, dang, I fell asleep waiting for you all. All right, let me get it down. Sorry, sorry, I'm always here mostly. Well, that's good. Let's see, TK says Amanda. Ah, Wise Al says yes. I believe that's her channel then. Actually, I did go into that one a little bit ago because that was the Kitty Cat channel. Great farming channel with lots of top video. Okay, lots of new videos. So she's only got, hey, Wise Al has only got 15 subs, guys. Let's like quadruple that tonight. Go in and subscribe to her and bang the notification bell and click on it. Let's blow her channel up tonight. Go in big time. Bang, bang, bang. Make Wise Al's channel huge. And do the same for Ransom and Southern Pepper Boy. Who else has got a channel in here? Anybody else got a channel that you want people? Hey, Top Knot's got a channel, guys. Top Knot has a channel. Let's go to Top Knot's channel. Let's go to Top Knot's channel. Top Knot shows us all kind of stuff about farming. Top Knot shows us all kind of stuff about, oops, YouTube make that work. Hang on. I messed it up. I'm going to find this channel and then I'll share it, guys. Give me a second. Do-do, do-do. Pink Panther Flakes, or pink. Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Top Knot. That ain't him. Actually, I'm subscribed to him. I should come up with my subscription list. That's somebody doing their hair. That is not our Top Knot. Ah, come on. I've seen this channel somewhere in my subscriber list. Give me a second. I'll just have to go through my list. The problem is I got 300 some odd channels to go through. Pretty sure I'm sub to it, but I just got to find it in this list. For Top Knot, you got the ranch. Just go ahead and put the link in here. Share it with us. Share your channel. I'm still looking at my list. I was scrolling through this thing so fast, I might have passed it too. Yeah, I got almost 400 channels I'm subscribed to, guys. Ew. There's another Gregory Allison. He's not me either. Wow, there it is. I found it. Hang on, guys. I'll go back to my page where I can hit share. Wrong. There it is. Tell a lie once, and all your truths. Oh my God, wait a distance to you. I can't read that bottom part there. This is Top Knot, 430 subscribers, guys. And he's got a serious farming channel up here. Look at this, guys. Duck pond progress, chickens treat, duck pond, friends of the duck. Yeah, and he's got some cows. So he's got some playlists, created playlists. And if you want to see all of his videos, the way to do that is just come up here and click videos. He's got 331 videos here, guys. 331 videos. He's had 10 in the last month. He's got some content in here, guys. Look at this guy's hanging out with the calves. He's got his dogs, cattle, chickens. Calves love to eat haylage. Crossing hay and silage. Got a pheasant. A lot of content, guys. Right there, a lot of content. As soon as I'm subscribed. And the bell's banged. So I'm there, guys. I'm one of the 432. Stop that share. Bing. Come back to the chat, see what I missed. Bell said subscribe to Top Knot. Very good. You lift a bale of hay by your lonesome. When can you lift a bale of hay? Well, I can lift square bales. I used to throw them up on top of wagons, maybe up the barn loft. I used to toss a square bale even when I was a kid. Some of them would be heavy, maybe 45 pounds. I used to throw around square bales, noble bills, and weed. Biden is playing with fire, says Amanda B. Yeah, I believe he is. Does he know it? She's sleeping through it. Top Knot says, thank you, Greg. Well, thank you, Top Knot. You're excellent, man. You're one of my top supporters, you know. So, you know, hey, got to help you. We all got to help each other. We're all in this together. Next will be China. You're right, Amanda. Greenland. If anyone asked, did you get, you can if you are allergic to eggs. There you go. I'm allergic to eggs. So let's see. Wolfman Jack, I'm on a phone. I'll check your spot after. Okay. Right. Sound like me and Greg 300 plus. I sound like you. Okay. Says you got a channel over there. Hurts to hear about it. So we got some great channels represented here in our room tonight. And you know, I did actually one of my videos I cut from an interview that Ransom did. I mean, I did snip a bit of his sound effects, just the fireworks, just little bitty bits. So yeah, he did a 4th of July video, and the whole thing is like 2.5 hours or something like that. But it's awesome. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of music. I can only eat farm fresh yolks. There you go, Granny. There you go. We are indeed all on this. That's right, Amanda. We're all in here together. Look, all you guys that are in here tonight, you're all family. Shoot, we're all family. Rodney Braun, hi. So let's see what I missed anything. Same with Syria. Yeah, I seen an article said we need to get out of Syria because we've done everything. All our objectives have been accomplished. Well, it shouldn't have been in the first place. We had no business with Syria. If our news won't report it, maybe I can. Russia, China, Iran, Turkey, Syria just formed a SN alliance to disrupt the NATO forces. Ukraine is going to attack Russia. Ukraine wants Crimea back. Well, they're crazy. Ukraine's going to attack Russia. They've lost their mind. They're not going to they'll never get Crimea back. And Russia would do a World War III to keep it. So if that's what Ukraine is dreaming of, they're smoking it, buddy. They're smoking some serious, I don't know what. It's beyond any 420 stuff. They're smoking motor oil with heavy metal laced into it from the crankcase of the engine. Ooh, yeah, there be something nasty. There's no way they're going to pull that off. So Turkey's joining with Russia, China, and Syria. You know, Turkey is supposed to be in NATO, but they hardly don't act like it. I don't know about Iran and Turkey being on the same side. I kind of would be surprised to see that, because each one of them's competing to take over the Islamic world. They got different visions of it. You know, the Turkish are mostly Sunni, and the Iranians are Shia Muslims, so they got on different sides of that equation. But well, of course, sometimes, you know, war makes strange bedfellows, you know, like politics. Do it 420, says Top Knot. Antifreeze. So what we're gonna do with antifreeze? Turkey is bad. Yeah, Turkey's in NATO, but Erdogan he's got grand visions of setting up his own caliph, and not caliph, that was what he would be, setting up his own what do you call it when they call their empire, their country? It's something like that. So I'm getting lost for words here. Northern Syria, aka Lebanon, is falling. Yeah. Red phosphorus and some congestion pills. Oh yeah, here's the fleet I was showing you guys. Isn't that pretty? I got this from a hippie guy up in Dog Days. I got a few other fleets too. I got to learn how to play this thing. Maybe Diamond can teach me. Yeah, Diamond's got a friend that's between Sholo and Snowflake, and I've still got to call and contact this friend of Diamond's. Diamond said that, you know, we all hang out somewhere to get in Arizona. Sounds better if I don't do anything to it. Jingle bells. Anyway, Batman smells. Robin eggs. It's a deadly weapon. Yeah, with me playing it sure is. This is pretty heavy. It'd make a club. They have all these holes in it. I could use it for a snorkel. If I could just wrap something over the holes, maybe even for blow darts. But I have to muzzle load them on this one. Blow it. See, that's too big. This kind of dart. I'd have to have us cut that down to put it in here. Be interesting to see if it can move though. Those loaded darts. I bet Ransom can play one of these. I got a flute for the guy. It's awesome. There you go. Yeah, I bet you. Can you play it? Somewhere I've got one of those that's got, you know, several tubes in them. I have an amazing guitar. Well, that's good. I learned to play the piano a little bit when I was a kid, but I quit, and I don't remember jack diddle about it. A long time ago. I want to spend all my time out in the woods. I don't know if I can do. If I just do something real slow with that. Yeah, I shouldn't be practicing on video. You all want to leave me. Ray says, I can read music, so I can only play what I can remember to hear by ear. Okay. I'm 5 foot, used to be 5'1", says Granny Lana. Oh, that's cool. Gorgeous, awesome. How you doing, gorgeous? Hey, got your necklace on. Good to see you. So gorgeous, awesome is giving me a lot of good, cool things like this necklace that I'm always wearing, which is a Lemurian laser crystal, Lemurian laser crystal, and also Woden's wooden wand of wonders. So I could cast a spell of love and light. Something to keep you at peace all night. So I like the pistol grip it's got, right? Hope they don't give me trouble with the YT here. Just saying, what words you say on here? I mean, it's so sensitive. This is my ringtone. Oh, that is your ringtone. I hope it's not me playing this thing. That'll scare. Hey, that'll scare the rats away. It might not lure them away like a Pied Piper, but I can darn sure scare them away, right? I start playing this thing. Yes, Amanda, hot cross burns hot. Okay. Amanda, I'm only 5'3". Well, hey, I think short girls are cute. 6 foot and svelte. Okay. Svelte. One a penny. I need to get you a chauffeur. Oh, guys. Oh. Well, I got something upstairs, but take me a minute. I got something. I can actually blow it. Now that I can blow, it's upstairs. Take me a minute to go get it. So vote. Should I run it? Should I run and get my horn? In for no and Y for yes. What do y'all think? Shall I go get my horn? Y'all get to vote. That will scare herpes away. Shall I go get my horn? Y'all tell me, what do you think? Yeah, maybe get Diamond to teach me how to play this thing. Mr. Big Gangle. I got a yay. Yes. 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 Oh, you must, mate. All right. I'm getting. Yeah, this is Applewood here, guys. An apple for the teacher. Do it. Okay, guys. Y'all got to keep my room entertained in case somebody else comes in here, so they're wondering where's Greg. So keep that room entertained while I'm out. Keep up chat and just occasionally say Greg will be back in a little bit. I shall return. Arr. I'm back. I'm back. Woo! Two horns. Got a little horn and a big horn. I Hang on, I got to get my lips right. I haven't played it in a while. That sounds terrible. All right, this one's a little different. Should use these when I'm playing Bigfoot, right? You got a nice place there, top knot. Okay, that's what you think of my channel, please. All right. Greg Chen's laughing. I got 2 thumbs down. All right, why do I get thumbs down? For playing this junk? For disappearing? Why the thumbs down, guys? Oh, now I'm getting better with it. I haven't played these in a while. Shows right. Deer carved on it. Got a compass carved on it. Too bad they're not the same size, right? Bull mating call. I hope not. How you doing, Brandy? You went in here when I took off. Good to see you here. Brandy is good to send me music. On 4th of July, she's sending me music. Lots of it. I think I'm blowing both at the same time. Scratch says, if I blew them that much, I'd pass out. Cool horns. Hey, maybe let's put one here, right? I don't know if I look more like a Viking or a cow. Of course, Vikings didn't wear horns. All right, guys, gotta have a little fun. Santa's foghorn. That's right. We gotta have a little fun, guys. That's part of it. We gotta have a little fun. Oh my God, love it, says Randy. So we could order a shofar and blow at the same time. There you go. So we'd like to have a little fun. I mean, that's what it's all about, right, guys? Gotta have a little fun. Yeah, we only got 59 in the room now, so we lost some. Probably don't sound like a mammoth with constipation. Hemorrhoids, says Harold Denton. Yeah, I think you're about right. That sounds awful. Does sound awful. That's a little better than my flutes. That's some other flutes though. So I gave out I gave out flutes to all my family for Christmas. I had different kinds, you know. And all the kids all the kids got flutes. Sometimes the parents weren't exactly ecstatic by that. So some have a hole in the bottom. This one don't either. Either the last one. All 6 holes on top. So this is a little different sound. That's a little higher frequency than the one I had earlier. Of course, it's a smaller flute. This one got more holes. I don't. This don't have a hole in the bottom either. So I gave all those away that had holes in the bottom. Some of them had holes in the bottom. I had a real pretty one I gave to my youngest daughter. It actually sounds better than any of the others I played. Cabinet of toys. A lot of stuff in that cabinet. Kid recorders are fun. Yeah, I got all these flutes from the hippie guy at Dog Days Flea Market. You know, the guy I like to go see. Got them all from him. So we got to spend some more time with him. Maybe Sunday. Yeah, we almost lost him to Colorado, or actually Arizona. He's thinking about heading out that way. So I'll get a name for Kaylee's favorite flute player and tell you, okay? I know I'm gonna be nobody's favorite flute player. Now, Diamond can actually play the flute. He does good. He plays, he sounds nice. Me, I sound like almighty heck. Yeah, I could definitely scare off some, definitely could scare off some rats trying to play the flute. Maybe my shofar might work. That might work, right? Alrighty, guys. We'll have to cut up a little bit here. No. See, Stephen, try holding down the third hole, Greg, on the flutes. Try holding down the third hole. Just the third one? So this is the one that's actually sounded best, I think. It's probably the cheapest flute of all of them, but I believe it actually sounded best. Third hole. That would be that one. That don't make no difference. There we go. Now we got an Italian siren. Yeah, I was in Italy, and I definitely heard those little Fiat skidding around the corners and the sirens that sounded like that, and I just died laughing. It reminded me of so many movies, Europe with a little Fiat Polizei chasing somebody. They call them Polizei in Italy. I was in Torino, aka Turin, Italy. I saw the Shroud of Turin. It was on display when I was there. That was awesome to see, guys. That was really awesome. You know, as always, let's talk a while out. Okay, Amanda, have you seen the Oreo cows? They have one black or have one brown or black stripe around the middle. Oh, really? I haven't quite seen that. Chinook Greg, what experiments you got around the farm? Doing anything new? Yeah, I'm just starting some lettuce out. I got to do some new stuff with my aquaponics before too long, and I got to outfit that trailer to grow microgreens in. And I got to get out in Arizona and put me a well in the ground. I got to find one I can afford, though. I'm not going to have as much money as I get a kazoo. Hey, I got a juice harp. Yeah, kazoo. I could probably play a kazoo. I can play a juice harp. The easiest thing for me to play is me. Get a kazoo. That's kind of a William Tell's overture. Probably did easier on my leg. But that. Like I said, the easiest thing I can play is me. I'm about the only instrument I can play. I haven't heard Diamond play in quite a while. No, it has been a while. But he can definitely play a flute. Does a good job. I don't know why he don't do it that much. Some man, I think that's clever. Yeah, I got a strong tongue. Yeah, I should have been a hee-haw, right? hoping I'm not running y'all off all that silliness, guys. My apple trees are budding, not even a year old. Wow. Okay. Ham bone wizard. Gotta have a little fun, right? Hello from Texas. How you doing, Jason? How you doing, Jason? Pressure. I have neighbors who have these Oreo cows. Really? You know, we used to have hogs that had color stripes like that, like a big white stripe. We call them Durocs. Y'all remember Duroc hogs? Duroc pigs? Well, that's what we call them. Be black and white, and it had like a stripe down the middle. Durocs. Why is that? Bless you, make me. Yeah, so if I saw a cow like that, I'd probably call it a Duroc. Quick, go ask them what breed. That's a good idea. So yeah, I wonder what they call it in cattle. What would they call that in cattle? You're a legend. I don't know. Might be running folks off. I'm having fun. I'm still a kid. There you go. Tell I am gorgeous Gregory. Well, thank you. Nothing as it seems. So we got Gorgeous Awesome in the room, and Gorgeous Awesome sells. They make and sell the most beautiful jewelry you've ever seen with crystals and copper. They do really nice work. This is the Lemurian laser one. Zzz. And it doubles as a pendulum. It's just it's always close to my heart. I figure that, you know, if I need a pendulum, it's a good one to have. It's all tangled up in my hair. Whoa. Yikes. It's all tangled up. So I was trying to get it out, not the other one. All right. I'm sure my hair is all messed up. Hat hair. Hat hair, rare cookies. All right. Here. So you can tell if a woman's going to have a boy or a girl with these, right? So you can take it. I don't know if y'all can see the bottom of this crystal or not. And you could ask questions. You witch with it. Some people don't like that. Check it out, guys. Look at it. Just go to Etsy. Gorgeous. Yeah. It's beautiful. They do like chandeliers and all kind of stuff with the crystals. Gorgeous Awesome does. So go to their channel. They got an Etsy store. Check out their Etsy store. Gorgeous Awesome. Feel free to share your link to your store. So I'm going to ask a question of the crystal. And if it goes clockwise is yes and counterclockwise is no. So you can't see it if I got it down there. Oh, okay. Hang on. Stop. Does Gorgeous Awesome have a great Etsy store? It's a huge yes. Hey guys, it's all just fun and games, just a LARP. Just a LARP session. Don't get all upset about it, guys. I am a Christian. I told you I saw the Shroud of Turin. But I do see things a lot differently than a lot of folks. Anyway, there we go. But I also wear Odin. Southern Boy Prepper, we do that. And I got these things. Copper rods. There you go. There's the store. What are they good for? What's what good for? The crystals? Beautiful. That's what they're good for. They're good at being beautiful. Pendulum humor. There we go. So If the cross is yes, the go apart is no. Is it going to go below freezing tonight? Anybody got a question? Wow, you have better hair than me. All right, Amanda. You know, I'm a strawberry blonde. You know, only 0.5% of all the population in the world is strawberry blondes. So go figure. Less than 2% are redheads. Blondes are about 2%, 2 to 3, I think. Guys, I'm dozing off. Pendulum is beautiful. I planted a fig tree, kiwis, and covered plants. I'm bruised, or bushed. Okay, bushed. I need some sleep. Well, Judy, to get some rest, my friend. You got a prayer request for tonight, Judy? Dowsing rods, pendulum, same thing. You're right, gorgeous. They all work the same way. They all work the same way. The pendulum's a little more responsive to me, though, than the rods, to be honest. So nothing's. Somebody asked me if my hair was real. Yeah, it's real. When it crosses, it means no, no. It means yes for me. Tell me something good. Wow, wow. Tell me that you like it. Wow, 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 wow. Tell me something good. So, am I watching a YouTube channel right now? See, yes. Am I wearing a black hat? That's no. Crystals help move the energy. There you go. Let's see. Amanda said I had a hair that looked prettier than hers. Oh, come on. Is Amanda cute? Hey, Amanda. The rods say you're cute. I agree. I think everybody in this room is cute tonight. Come on, guys. You days always old wood, 70-year-old trees. Well, that'd be good for making witching rods. See, I'm not the only redhead in the room tonight. You days always is red. You were ley line, says Scratch. Okay. Says I thought it the other way as they cross when they find water. Yep, that's a yes, really, because you're looking for water. It's what you're looking for. And that's a yes. Man says, come on. We have a stockpile from a local, but need more. Okay, I might strike up a deal between New Days Old Ways and Gorgeous Awesome. Looking for wood. I thought the rods found energy. Yeah, they can. Energy, they can find power lines, water lines, stuff like that. Both grandparents, woman or red. You know, you got to be a redhead. You got to have red hair on both sides. Both your parents got to have the gene, or it won't show up. It's got to come from both sides. Greg, I'm late. Munching my channel tomorrow. Munching. Munching your channel tomorrow. You got a channel sweeps? Something about what else to say here. Sweeps, no. Launching. Oh, launching. You said munching. You eat channels? Well, good. We'll have to see what you come up with there, sweeps. That'll be interesting. So, all right. That's my daughter in my chat photo. Oh, okay. Check that out. So New Days, those copper dowsing rods were the top granddad used for metals. Wood was used for water witching. Okay. Tell me something good. Wow. All right. What I want to say here. I better watch it. Red hue through mine, but going gray. Oh, so you got some red hair, eh? Hey, Mike. Got some red hair. Oh, you might. So there seems to be a connection with heat energy and water. I think many locations are great water springs. So, yeah, that may be. Autocorrect. Yeah, I got you. Ley lines on your property. Okay. Salisbury Hill. Yep. All redheads I've known lived a ripe age. Yeah, most do. Most do. My mom didn't, but my mom had got into the bottle for a few years and kind of did her in. As she got older, actually divorced my dad. She tried dating a bunch of other guys, and they were just jerks, all of them. And she got into the bottle, and mainly she was going to bars to try to meet guys, and messed her up. She got off of it, but it still had a legacy with her. It messed her health up, so she got renal cell carcinoma. She had a lot of her uncles and aunts. My mom lived to be 76. She had a whole lot of her aunts and uncles going to her funeral. She died young in her family. For her family, she didn't make it long. Now, my dad just passed away. My dad was 10 years older than her. And my dad lived to be 98, 3 weeks shy of being 99. And the 11th of this month is my dad's 100th birthday. So I think I'll do a tribute on my channel of my dad. I got some videos. I think I'll just put them all together and launch it out. What do y'all think? Us redheads tend to go snow white. My mom still had red hair, natural red hair when she died. Her hair was still red. And she didn't have a gray hair on her head. Now I got some. You can see my beard turn red and my temple. I haven't red, white. But I actually do have a few red hair in my mustache. Probably don't show up through the video. I got a few. Let's see. A lot of Italians I know have awesome rich red burgundy red. Okay. Ones from northern Italy, maybe mostly. Kids look so cute with a red. Yeah, so he sticks to find the water. Yeah. Oh, the guy who drilled the well here, he just took a branch, that was like, a Y. He pulled on it real hard and pointed down when he got to where he wanted to drill at. That's where he drilled. Sun is enemy here. I bet it is. Yeah, especially for us light colored folks. Sun will be rough. At least her grow for 6 years. Excellent idea. I love those videos of your dad. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just might, if I can do it. What day's the 11th? What is the day? I'm gonna look at the calendar here, see if I think I can pull that off. That'll be Sunday of next week. So I got a little over a week to do that. I need to edit them, squash all of them together into one video, and then launch it. And celebration of his 100th birthday. So there's 2 people voted me a thumbs down here. I wonder what that's all about. If you hadn't voted yet, give me a thumbs up, guys. It helps the algorithm. So if somebody got a beef on me, tell me what it is. If you don't like it, what was it? Was it because I walked off? Was it because I was acting silly and playing my horns? Yeah, I cover a lot of serious topics on my channel, and it brings in a lot of serious people, especially when I'm talking about stuff with China and stuff like that. But, you can't be all the time, you got to live. You got to have a life. Harold Denton. Where were your Allisons from before settling in Alabama? We have Allisons up in northeast Tennessee. Well, they're probably related. Allisons came into, I think my branch originally came into Virginia in the 1700s, and they went straight to the Appalachian Mountains. They said they split and they went north and south. Some went to Pennsylvania, some came south. My branch went. There's a whole bunch of them got together. They had there was like a wagon train of Allisons that went down into northwest Georgia, northwest Georgia. They were the first white settlers in their area. They actually went in and bought land from the Cherokee Indian. They paid them the going rate at the time. They paid them a decent rate for the land. I mean, they paid for it, and they lived there amongst the Indians, and peacefully. They lived together for a long time. So they actually went in and became basically part of the community. They just went in and bought land out there, and they were the first white people in the area. So they were definitely pioneers. And then they spread out from there. I mean, we used to have Allison reunions up around Rome, Georgia. Rome, Gainesville, Cedartown, all those areas in northwest Georgia. But you know, the Allisons came in mainly from Scotland, and they went up and down the Appalachians. So we're definitely hillbillies. My dad didn't like that term though, because I guess it was made pretty derogatory at one point. So yeah, we definitely got some. We got some country in us. Right, Atlanta, me too. My grandpa was redhead. Now, actually, my dad's family, the red, it's got to be red-haired gene on my dad's family for you know me and my brother to have expressed it, and probably through his mom. The Allisons through that line were pretty dark complected generally. My mom, his mom was like a platinum blonde though. Her hair was, I've seen pictures of her when she's 16-year-old. Her hair was just white. It was so blonde it was white. So she was always a platinum blonde. How dare you thumbs down my Cherokee friend. So yeah, my family lived among the Cherokee. Starberry brown. Okay, Starberry brown. All right. What's a Starberry brown? New Zealand, the indigenous Maori have red afros. That's cool. That's cute. That's cool. There's a tribe somewhere out in around Indonesia somewhere, black folks that's got blonde hair. And there's also another group that's got blue eyes, but there's different genes that give them the blonde hair and blue eyes than it is with Europeans. They say that all the blue-eyed people, with that exception of that, are related. And some people say that blue eyes only came in about 5,000-6,000 years ago. I don't know. Went around back then. My relatives are bushwhackers from Virginia, then Missouri, then Utah. Okay. We might be related. Freya was white hair. Oh, okay. Freya. Yep. Freya, my old girl. I have Potter cousins that moved from East Tennessee down to live in southern parts of Alabama. Okay. There is ancient Iranian DNA and pre-Maori remains. Interesting. Interesting. Hey, people got around more in ancient days than what people think. I mean, look at all the red-haired mummies they found in China, and one of the oldest skeletons found in the Pacific Northwest was a redhead too. Kind of strange. Yeah, population-wise, redheads are less than 2%, 1 to 2%. You wouldn't know in Scotland. You know, it's like 6% in Scotland. In Ireland, 10% of the population is redheaded. I know an African girl with stunning blue eyes. Well, she might be mixed. That's the most likely thing. And it is kind of interesting to find the Africans with blue eyes, because the blue eyes really stand out. They shine like little flashlights. They really shine because they're such contrast, you know. But it makes beautiful people. Just show you. This is my daughter. That is my youngest daughter. So if you're racist, you're not going to get a whole lot of traction on me, my friend. I don't cotton to racism. Scotsmen were a favorite. There you go. Come from a long line of ridge runners and river rats. There you go. My kind of people. Many of my Jones relatives have blue eyes. My mom, Margaret Jones, had hazel colored eyes, and her dad, see what that looked like. That's cool. So my mom and my dad both had blue eyes. Both of them. In fact, I believe everyone in my dad's family and everyone in my mom's family was blue. No, my mom's family had some brown-eyed people. My mom's mother, her family was really dark complected. I mean, they had dark complected, had brown eyes, black hair. So I always looked at them and I thought, these people like Mediterranean, or they're like Italian, or what Indian. What was their ancestors? I was always curious about it. They had a little dark under their eyes. So I always figured they were something different. But my first cousin on my mom's side, my mom's brother's son, they did a 23andMe test on him. I don't want to take them. And the genetics came back 100% Nordic, 100%, which surprised us. So, you know, it's always possible. Dad gave me blue eyes. All right, man, but that also means your mom, because blue eyes are recessive. Somebody on your mama's side had it too. Dad gave me blue eyes. See there, ain't that cute? Randy Gregg, beautiful. Do they ever come on your show? On my kids? No, I don't. No, I hadn't put my kids on my show. My grandpa, well, Angela didn't want to be on the. You can hear Angela in the background on one of my dad's videos where we filmed him. My dad's the only relative I've actually ever videoed. Then he got where he didn't want to do it anymore. So I had a great time in the live. Thank you so much for the generosity showing my channel. Yeah, the front shout out. I can't thank you enough. It's time for bed. Okay. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. So Southern Boy Prepper, you're good. You got an awesome channel. I encourage everybody to go to it and subscribe to you. So bang that update notification bell. Yeah, this girl is an engineer now. She works for a company called SAIC. So, Greg, I'm Greek. Both my parents Greek. Husband is Greek. Well, you got a Greek sounding name there, Athena. I don't know if I can't pronounce it. Stavro. I'm sure they get that right. My apologies. So Amanda likes that Greek XO. That's like a hug and a kiss. Greenland, my other grandma was dark blue-eyed Cherokee. Okay. Go to my Facebook and check out my handsome son. Oh, okay. All right, that sounds good. I'm gonna put this photo back up here. Keep it there. So I keep an eye on my lovely youngest daughter. My parents were born in BYBLOS, Biblos, but French Italian. So I guess that's Greek, eh? Let's see. I gotta see him Wednesday. All right, that's good for you, Granny Lamb. That's good for you. Perfect. Does that mean I said it right? I'm pretty sure I can say the first name right. It's Athena. Yeah, so, I'm okay. Randy says Cherokee men are handsome. I'll tell you something. There's good looking people from all races, creeds, religions. There's people that are smart. There's people that's got a really good heart. There's no group of people in the world got a monopoly on good hearts, good souls. You find them everywhere. Some people are different. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, the differences, variety makes life interesting. If we all look just alike, it'd be a boring world. So I appreciate that we live in a world where we got so much diversity. Quite frankly, it's nice. So my daughter Allie has Heron bloodlines from Biloxi, Mississippi. Her grandfather was Navy down there. Okay, yeah, I bet that they have Choctaw on her mom's side. Oh yeah, definitely Choctaw down that area. Blue-eyed Cherokee trumps my Greco girl. Blue-eyed Cherokee. I talked to the Choctaw tribe the Cherokee Choctaw tribe chief one time, and he told me that his people had legends of a white tribe of Indians that goes way back. He said there was a tribe of Indians that were white, and they called them Moon Eyes because they had big round eyes. That's what they called them, Moon Eyes. So, but there was definitely but apparently they disappeared before the main white man came to to North America. That tribe apparently died out. Maybe they had a war, or maybe just disease or starvation, but they died out. But he said now they probably came from a shipwreck or something way back from earlier sailors, explorers. There was a Welch supposedly landed in Mobile in 1500. You had the Vikings that were coming over, and 1,000 years ago. Harold Denton says, Greg, my DNA test also showed I was 3% Portuguese, Spain, 5% Middle Eastern, and 1% South African bloodlines. Okay, that's cool. South Africa, well, that's kind of interesting. That's pretty interesting. So, I love tribal region, and I study it. Okay, Draney. Surname is Bori. I don't know if I can pronounce that right, Amanda. I'm sure I'm getting that not right. My ex is Portuguese. Okay. Brady. So, wait and see. I married. I had my ex was from the Kikuyu tribe out of Kenya, and that's what Sam I am. Sam I am. Green eggs and ham. Good morning. Oh, Sonali's in the room. Okay. Hey, Sonali, how you doing? Sonali is in India, by the way. So we've got Scratch from Great Britain, from England, and we got Sonali from India. So we got some good international. We got a small crowd, only 62 people in, but we're international tonight. What's your thoughts on genetic tests like 23andMe? I don't know. China's stealing so much of our information. I'm just not sure what. UAH, yeah, I went to UAH, and so did my youngest daughter. He also said the Spartans were known for their golden hair and blue eyes, but the Athenians were darker. Interesting. The Spartan legend says they were driven from their homeland in East Ukraine or Caucasus, so that could be. Kenyan people are stunning. They are. Well, thank you, Granny. So your daughter is too. So thank you. So, well, the Amazons were supposedly blue-eyed, blonde-haired. That was the female warrior tribe, and they are believed to have went to Mongolia. And every now and then in Mongolia, they have a blonde-haired, blue-eyed. They have blonde-haired, blue-eyed kids born. I mean, they're very Asiatic in Mongolia. I mean, they look like American Indians, so they're pretty similar in racial background as American Indians in Central Asia. But every now and then they have a blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid, and it's thought that that was from the ancestry from the Amazons. That's what some think. Hey, I don't know, but they found culturally some things, some art forms and things that are the same that the Amazons used. Beans, mixed bag of beans. There we go. So, Amanda, I'm from somewhere. Hey, we all are. Don't take the test. No, I'm not taking it. I told you my cousin took it. That's good enough for me. So I know at least half my ancestry. And I've seen my dad's is, if you got Scottish ancestry, most the people descended from Scots are really descended from Vikings, because Vikings, the Picts disappeared and the Vikings settled in all the coastal areas in Scotland and up northern part of it. So there's a lot of Viking ancestry out of Scotland. So I'm assuming my dad's side had a lot of that. Rusty Trigger says, hey, Green. Well, hey, but I know from my mom's side, the 23andMe test from my first cousin came back 100% Nordic, 100%. What? Well, we were French. Well, yeah, Well, the French blood came from northern France, Normandy, and what was normally settled by the Norsemen from Norway or somewhere, right? Utah says Green Atlanta. So I'm at least half Viking, probably more, probably 3/4. I don't know. I'm not going to get tested to find out. I got enough. So I'm blonde hair and blue eye. Last one over the bunch till they got it right with me. Willie fix it. All right, Willie fix it. Not doing DNA. I don't blame you. I'm not doing it. We are Sparta. Love 300, says Brandy. There we go. 300 people stood off all the Persians. Yeah. Welch accent is sexy itchy. There you go. Dutch, Danish, Irish, Romanian, British. Okay, that's an interesting mix. 64 people like. Okay. And we got 107 likes. I appreciate. Oh, somebody else voted thumbs down. Somebody else gave me a thumbs down. Oh my goodness. All right. If you don't like it, why? Lies and confusion. Guys, if you don't like what we're putting out here, tell us why. At least do us the justice of saying why you don't like it. Harold Denton says, my Scandinavian is through my Scarborough line. Okay, they settled in Surrey County via the mid 1600s. They married into the Duggars, which were Dugers in France. Okay, well, even France could be Nordic too, because Normandy is definitely Nordic. I'm only 30 miles from Wells. Scratch, you're not in Wells, but you're close to it. Now I thought you were close to it. So Scratch, are you part Welch? You know? Brighton, says Amanda. Well, I do know that some of my ancestors came over with Harold, the invader, in 1066 that went into England. And they were, that was the family that was my mother's dad's family, which my mother's dad was a Benefield. They were Beddenfields and other titles, but they were, I had a direct ancestor that ran the Tower of London at one point, and one of my direct ancestors through that lineage was the primary coach driver for Queen Elizabeth I, or whatever it's worth. But I don't go much by loyalty, so so much for all that. Haters are going to hate. Ignore them. You got it right. Love you, Greg, says Colin. Appreciate it, Colin. So, you know, if somebody's going to give me a thumbs down, they ought at least do me the justice of saying why. 113 likes. Well, thank y'all. They ought at least say, well, if they don't like something, they ought to say what it is. T. Pre says, Greg, Piri Rez was a Turkish admiral who drew a map of Antarctica. So, oh, yeah, I've seen that. He got it from Byzantine sources and who got theirs from ancient Greeks and Atlanteans. Yeah, I've seen that map. Pretty interesting. The shoreline of Antarctica, which is covered in glaciers. You can't see it today. They can make tiny computers out of your cells. Well, yeah, let's talk about using DNA for memory. My son and I took DNA test. He got a trace of Native American. I didn't get any. Must have come from his dad. Husband is from China. Well, like I said, there's a similarity from the deep Asian, Central Asians. So, you know, maybe, Genghis Khan, you know, from Mongolia and invaded China. I was teasing one of my other videos. I was saying, hey, you know, China thinks they own everybody because anything a Chinaman ever looked at, they think they own. So I said, you take that analogy all the way back, it means, you know, China, you need to surrender to Mongolia because Mongolia owns you. Just using their logic on them, right? So, yeah, I don't believe anybody should ever own anybody, that nobody has the right to dominate someone against their will. So that's what I believe. Free will, free association. So that's the way it ought to be. Nobody should have an obsession, possession, or possession, obsession with you're mine. You belong to me. You're in my country because you belong to me. And that's just silliness. We got to get over that. That's a big problem that lots of people have. We just need to get over it. The world, says Amanda. Hey, yeah, that's where we're from. We're from Earth. We're all brothers and sisters. On half of Oz. Okay. You own half of it, eh? Well, nice to meet you, Princess Amanda. Harold Denton. My Duggars were moonshiners. There you go. Margate. You know, I'm on west of USA. Yep, you're in Utah, Granny. What part of Utah are you in, Granny? I used to go to Utah, but I went to northern Utah when I go. I'd fly into Salt Lake City and go up to stay in Ogden, and I'd go up to what then was Morton Thiokol's facility up in Promontory. Promontory is where the railroads came together. And they drove the government spike in. And the guy who did that was named Mark Hopkins, for what it's not worth. So let's see. Not me, China, LOL, says Amanda. My favorite Welchman is Ben Inland Jones. Okay, I don't know him. Our greatest threat is what's happening. People falling like lemons over a cliff. There you go. There you go. You know, it's like this guy showed here earlier. Why in the world did he go rush a police barrier with a sticky thing? You know, what do you want to do that for? You know, that's suicide. So, and that got everybody in all DC all stirred up. And they start talking about 6th January. I don't know. Why did they do that? Well, maybe I do share a screen. Go ahead and look at this again. So I don't know what that was all about. So guys, if y'all are just tuning in, wondering what this session's all about, and you're used to seeing me talking about the end of the world and doomsday and serious topics, guys, you got to live. And this is a family session. This is a chance for my subscribers to get together and just be family, just to chat, have a good time. This is a party. This is a swivel head party. Swivel heads are us. Jihadist. Oh. You think that's who is? You think that's who the guy was in D.C.? Did it come out? Did they say something about him? I don't know. So let's go over and have a look at it. I gotta come in to just to have that open. Yeah, I'll show y'all a picture of this guy. Give me a second. One momentum, please. So I won't kill the video accidentally as I'm going in here. This guy right here. Why did he do it? Why did this guy go in and do that? That was you're not going to survive what he did, and he had to know that. Must have been one of them white supremacists. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking. Just joking. No, this is a LARP session. I don't know why he did it. If somebody heard anything about him, they figured this guy out. I know they were checking out, looking for social media. So you can't tell, but yeah, this guy's no longer with us, and he took a cop out too, unfortunately. Innocent life. So why did he do it? Why in the world would he do something like that? That's sad. He did do something like that, but he did. Don't know why, but he started in a car, so I think we should ban cars. Yeah, he started the attack out with a car, so we should definitely ban cars and pointy sticky things. Everything that's pointy and sticky should be banned. We need pointy sticky thing control and car control. Yeah, you don't have a right to own cars. Actually, you don't. There's nothing in the Constitution of the United States saying you got a right to own cars. But you do have a right to arm bears. All right, let me go back to our video here. So what you guys are saying, I'm gonna stop this share. Give me a second. So then it's not letting me pull it up. I stop sharing here. There we go. Hey, hello. I got a rocket from a balloon and off we go. Let me go back to our chat room session. See what everybody's saying. Ding, 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 ding. So let me go back up. What did I miss? Wolfman, Sicilian, Italian, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Cherokee, and chicken. Oh. Proper English. Yep, gotcha. Oh. Colin, been wholeheartedly listening for about a year now and have shown you to others. All right. China is our worst enemy. No kidding, Colin. Amen to that. Worm at it, buddy, says Aquila. Okay. Greg, you got any opinion on the best wood for raised beds? A lot of people use cypress. Cypress wood lasts a long time. Locust wood lasts long. Cedar, of course, will last long. I don't know. I think cedar will be all right. The chai come give it ain't to be trusted, says Mateman. Hope I don't get in trouble for saying that word. I'm just reading what people say. Wee, says Amanda. That's what the little piggy did all the way home. Or yes, in French, right? Je ne parle pas français. There was a Nation of Islam guy, apparently. Oh, he was? Nation of Islam. Well, maybe. Ban needles from strangers and masks. There you go. Ban from putting sticking a mini. Hey, Rex is in the house. China loves you, says Rex. All right, we got Leak Project. Rex is in the house. Great, I just finished 20 minutes worth of anomalies with night vision. Ooh, that should be awesome to watch. That should be awesome to watch, guys. So if anybody here has not been to Leak Project, go to that channel right now and subscribe. Rex has definitely got a lively, interesting channel, covers a broad range of very interesting topics. So, so he just did a 20 minutes worth of anomalies with night vision. Of course, he comes and says, China loves you. They do. The people do. They're back, says Amanda. Or Rex, you still in the house, buddy? There he is, uploading now. Okay. All right, Rex. Man, Rex, you put out you put out just hours every day of just awesome videos, hours and stuff. Man, we're gonna have to have a chat, Rex. I got to find out what you've covered such a broad range of things with all these interesting phenomenologies. I need to get a read on just what you really think of it all now. I know we've talked about it before, but you've been getting so much stuff cylinder shaped. Oh, this is what you were picking up tonight with your IR. You know, I need to get me an IR camera. I was outside last night, no, night before last, listening to the frogs, Rex, and I took my camera and my phone, and I pointed it up to the stars, and you'd see like different lights in the sky. It looked like just kind of going off and on. I just sent through the back of the screen just lightly. What in the world was that going on? What was that stuff? So, man, I need an infrared up here to look around and see what's going on. Hey, Rex, check out my shofar. All right, I got to get in practice here. All right, I'll blow it a few times. I'll get good with it. Who is Rex? It's Rex Bear. He's a Leak Project. All right, guys, we're going to go to look at Rex's channel. So I got somebody here that doesn't know what the Leak Project is, Rex. So we're going to go to your channel. We're going to look at your latest videos. We've been going through some of the channels of other people who've been on here tonight. So I'm going to have to go down here, down at my Zoom page, and hit share screen again. Remote viewing. Hey, now you know what, Rex? I gotta find out. I gotta watch this one on Enceladus. You must have something new. Now see, here's my views. This little blue line, this is how many views I got. This red line, this is Rex. But Rex has got, oh, I like it last night, 369,000 subs. Got some cool numbers in there, Rex. 51 videos in the last 30 days. Rex has been smoking. Remote viewing, consciousness. So Rex has cracked consciousness. What is consciousness? Rex has got, remember when I remote viewed Enceladus and saw, what is it you saw here? Trying to get it to pop up. Sometimes I can cover it over it. Giant alien octopuses, saltwater oceans discovered. Yeah, there could be some interesting stuff there in these big moons. Like Europa has twice as much water in its oceans as Earth. You know, who knows what you'd find up there. And you know, as rocks, you know, and asteroids collide from one to another, they knock bits and pieces of these moons to the other moons, so they're sharing probably DNA. Some of it may come to Earth. Some of ours might have went there. Panspermia is something I'm definitely interested in. There's John DeSosa talking about alien cities. So if you want to get a good notion of everything, that looks interesting. So just go up here and hit videos. 3,540 videos on this channel, guys. And a lot of them are like an hour, 2 hours. You could probably spend pretty much a lifetime watching Rex's channel. Ultimate Herbal Database. Yeah. Yeah. So I had Dakota on my channel earlier, and she is just awesome. I'm assuming she shared some interesting stories with you about her experiences in Hurricane Creek area of Arkansas. She told me it was just like the Skinwalker Ranch. She has some really interesting stories. A lot that some of my viewers probably would not have liked. Maybe all the guys in the chat session now would like it, but some people watching my channel through the day probably will have a tough time with that. Hey, look at that, guys. Look, you see, look that pattern right there. You see that? Where you seen that before? Hey, yeah. Rex, it prophesied our video tonight. That's what this did. It prophesied our video tonight. There's my beard. There's my horns. So, Watchers, ET, Technology, Ark of Covenant, Holy Grail. Now, see, now, guys, see, I'm not the only one who likes to have a little fun and cut up at night. Probably that in the middle of the day. So you talk about a variety. Snow globe Earth. Variety of topics, variety of discussions, every question you can think to ask. It's all here on Leak Project. All right here. If you're not subscribed to Leak Project, subscribe. That's what it looks like when you bang the bell. Subscribe, bang the bell. Do it. Do it now. Stop the share. Come back here. Hey, hello. Hey, Rex Sweeps, who's in the room tonight, asked about our tunnel experience. She said, was that real? She said, was it really light? What happened there? So Sweeps, I think she's still in the room. You still here, Sweeps? Sweeps asked me the other night. I talked to her on the phone. She says, was that real? Did that happen? So what happened in the Mount Hollywood Tunnel, Rex? You got the best video on it because your camera had better. Hey, Lou. Yeah, you had it better than I did. Sometimes Rex is off the chain with workouts and a biosuit. A biosuit. Man, I get one. Yes, very real, says Bleak Project. Says Rex. Achillea, Greg, Billy Goats wants us to eat fake meat. Yeah, no kidding. Billy Goats. That's a good name for him. Billy Goats. What about your worms? Yeah, I hope to be selling worms in about 3 or 4 weeks. The Ark of the Covenant is located at Oak Island, Nova Scotia. You think so? Are they still digging there in Oak Island? You know, I hadn't watched TV in 2 years or longer. So that was all giants are Nephilim. Are they? Interesting. Do they all have red hair? Hey, Rex, what about that? What about all the Nephilim with red hair? What about that? Wolfman, LOL. So what's the story of the red-headed giants? So you can keep hearing stories about that, including in Afghanistan. You know, supposedly some of our soldiers got in a battle with one. Well, I'm definitely not Nephilim, that's for sure. Scratch, I started out looking for what creates the crop circles. Okay. Soon turn into hunting UFOs. Well, you're close enough. You're close enough, Scratch. You need to set up some cameras. Maybe you catch it. I'm sure a lot of people in the area do that. Nah, says Rex. All Nephilim are falling. Yeah, I believe you're right. Remember the Japanese made poop burgers. Oh my God. Yeah, they did. Oh, that's right. Oh my God. Yeah, they have elongated skulls. Definitely got that. Poop burgers. Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, they did. That was one thing I'd just as soon forgotten about. Whew. Well, Sawyant, right? Sonali. From where does Mr. Gates get these bad ideas? One of my cannot do good for the people. You know, there's a lot of people think he is doing good. There's a lot of people on that side, you know, when I kind of down them, they get on to me. Oh, Bill and Melinda Gates are out there and all these great, wonderful things. And they went to India and helped all these people over there. That's one thing they told me, Sonali. But I hear stories of Indians who were forced into growing GMO crops and having to rebuy the seeds, and they couldn't afford them because the prices were jacked up. A lot of Indian farmers committed suicide. So I think that's a tragic story. I think it's a very tragic story. So I'm sure a lot of people there don't share the enthusiasm that some of our misguided people. Of course, the same people here tend to like the CCP. So if you like Bill Gates, you might like the CCP. I don't know. So Madam McGraw says the Greek for fallen ones is gigantus. Gigantus also means earthborn. Gigantus. Okay. Could the art? Some people think that, you know, the Ethiopians say they got the art. Man, they'll show you the church where they claim they got it. You know, they got the big fighter. Good night, Rex. Have an awesome night. Your horn's working. Yeah, I'll get it right if I keep blowing. That's what I have to. I have to practice a little bit. Once I've blown it a few times, but I haven't blown these in months. So Rex, have a great night, and hug your boy, and hope all's well. Scratch. It was cause of always feeling the energy around here that's convinced me to do it. I know there's stuff around here. Oh, I bet. Yeah, Scratch, it'd be interesting if you could get out there and set up some permanent cameras and maybe do some FLIR cameras, some infrared cameras. I'll tell them what they'd see. We have a UFO highway. I'm not a Nephilim. Says Granny. Yeah, I'm not Nephilim. So, tell you what, Granny, what part of I know I asked this earlier, you might have answered. What part of Utah are you in? Broadbeans. Where are you in Utah? What part? Keep looking up. Yeah, we used to have an astronomer, always had a little show on PBS channel, and always that's how you end the program. Keep looking up, looking at stars. What's that emblem on your hat, man? What do you think it is? Can you guess without seeing it? You saw it a minute ago. Show it to you in a minute. Let's see what you guess. What do you think it is? I recorded a week ago, but so far. And a graffiti exploration. You know, it's on Netanyahu. I don't know. I think it probably days are limited. I want to have to show you this emblem. That patch of it too. I'll have to show you both. Where's it at? Run it off on me. We've been going a while tonight. We probably need to shut down here in a minute. We've been going 2.5 hours, guys. Almost. Well, good night, Greg. See how we got people to leave here. All right, I'll show you the emblem. You didn't guess at it. A Space Force. There you go. That's it. Now we got it. That is it. Space Force. That's exactly what it is. Bingo. You get to go star veracity. It is a Space Force emblem. Absolutely. Kind of cute. Somebody saw this on my hat. They got all mad at me. Greg, you're a Satanist. You're wearing a star on your hat. You're a Satanist. I was all mad. Well, I'm not a Satanist, and it's not a star. Nice dude, says Wolfman Jackal. Now, y'all love that, Greg. Yeah, so I think it's about time we start taking prayer requests here. Wolfman Jackal. Oh, I was looking through sunrise pics. Oh, I love sunrise pics. Well, the rectangle was clear. Oh, I love sunrise pics. I love sunset pics. Sunrises, sunsets are just beautiful. Absolutely. A copy of Star Trek. Well, Star Trek was lopsided, though. This is symmetrical. Star Trek had kind of a little bit of a curve to it. It's lopsided. So, and this has also got a lighter and a darker color, which kind of smacks of the NATO symbol in a sense. So yeah, but it's probably a little bit. And they got the orbit around it. That kind of smacks of the NASA, the satellite orbit. So it's probably artistically a little bit of all those different things, kind of a combination. Says keep those and get them enlarged. So what are we getting enlarged of? This stuff here. Do you think the mission of Space Force is? Well, that's a good question. Right now, they're just coordinating and pulling together the space activities of the Air Force, which is quite a bit, actually. Who knows? Maybe they'll go to the moon. We're going to need them up on the moon. I'm going to have to talk about. I'm going to have to talk about what the threat would be with China and setting up a moon base. You could actually dominate the world from the moon. You could take over the Earth from the moon if you're set up right. So we'll talk about that in the future. I was thinking about doing that just for Galactic Graves, but I might put it on this channel too. We'll see how that goes. My granddaughter has a video of one taken off straight up. What's taken off straight up? Triangle? Triangle for the most part, okay. We really do need a Space Force, believe it or not. Yeah, we do. I'll go into that when I talk about a Chinese moon base. I got pics to triangle, the rectangle, and the clouds. Sitting in my tub. Yeah, I've seen some of those pics of the rectangles. Alrighty. Guys, we've been going for 2.5 hours now. And some folks are leaving us, so I think it's a good time. Well, if the triangles are ours, you don't want to see one of theirs when it's not ours. That's what you don't. That's scary. It's gonna get you. It's a scary situation. Put the hair up on the back of your neck, kind of looking at a Bigfoot. Make you go, yikes. Greg, have we had military bases on Mars since? No, I'm buying that. Well, nothing that we know, nothing known of in conventional circles. Let me put it that way. There's some weird stuff going on in Nevada. So I don't know what all those boys in Nevada are doing, what all they're backing. There is some weird stuff out there. And I saw something once, but beyond what I saw, I know nothing. And I don't even know what it was I saw, except it was weird. Weird. And that was in Death Valley. And it was big, right overhead. Whatever it was. I think it was one of ours, whatever it was, I think. So it was weird. Our skies are visible 5,100 feet. Hey, I've seen some of my balloons floating at 80,000 and higher, 100,000 feet up, like a little star, reflecting so much sunlight. Very small town. So I think it's about time. All right, everybody, if you got a prayer request, we're going to pray for Blue Bottle Bunny Farms. So what they gave me, Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. We're going to pray. Oh, my cord is caught back there. I can't pull it out. We're going to pray for Randy and Susan. Randy to get over his cancer, that he's not given much chance of living by the doctors. Well, what do they know? I think 20% is what they gave him. And we got to pray for Susan, his wife. She's the one that made this. They're nice people, real sweet. I did a video with them when they gave me this. We met up in Ardmore on the Tennessee side. Snolly, nobody reached moon. Forget about Mars. They want to distract us. Oh yeah, we went there once to the moon. I'm confident I'll see something undeniable one night, says Scratch. Well, you might do it, especially if you keep hanging around the Stonehenge or around those fields where all the circles pop up. UFO hovered over our truck camper one more than once, says Granny. Great reset thoughts. My thoughts on it, we don't want it. Let's be the reset. Don't take their reset. We'll do our own. Hey, I've got a concept for a home you can live out of, make a living out of. It's going to be a whole lot better for the environment than anything they're talking about. So, yeah, so we got to pray for our two friends from Blue Bottle Bunny Farm, Randy and Susan. We need to pray for Granny Lana's granddaughter Kaylee. Granny Lana's granddaughter Kaylee has got cancer, so we got to pray for her. That's our standing prayer. We always going to pray for her. And not too long ago, not too long ago, who else got a prayer request? Anybody else got a prayer request? Judy's daughter, Sherry, we had to pray for her a few weeks ago, but Judy hadn't asked us for a prayer request later, so I guess Sherry must be doing better. Oh my God, I did see a big red one. Prayers for Randy and Susan. Absolutely. For Randy and Susan. So I'm looking at if I'm looking here, I'm looking at the camera. I'm looking down here, I'm looking at the little chat box scrolling. Say, well, spaceships burn. Io trying to go through the Van Allen belt. No, you don't go through. Okay. Van Allen belt is a belt. It's not a sphere. So let's say this were Earth. Van Allen belts are thickest out from the equator in the center. And they start dropping off quite a bit. You just don't go through them at the equator. You just go a little bit over and you get through that thickest part. Of course, if you went over the poles, you totally avoid it. But they just, so they punch through fast, but they punch through over the part where it's densest. So, and it don't take that much delta V actually, because they're a belt. They're not a sphere. It drops off. You get some radiation going a little bit further up in some of the belts, but the thicker ones that are close by are not that big. So they just went over. And they punched through, you still had some radiation, but they punched through it fast. So you absolutely can do that. So all those people throwing out Van Allen belts don't know what they're talking about. Veracity, you can pray for my daughter too. Okay, Veracity, what's up with your daughter? Well, you don't have to say. We'll just pray for Veracity's daughter. Randy, Greg, I'll send you a link for Karen McDonald. She's healed lots of people with frequencies, crystals, and diet. Makes sense. So, we've had a lot of sessions with Rainbow Food Rocks, Gil Angeles. She healed her kids with changing their diet. They had some serious problems, and she is taking care of a lot of stuff, but changing the diet. And also, I've got a friend here that's had some severe health issues, and she's changed her diet and overcome them. A lot of our issues has got to do with the junk that's in the processed food, the junk they put in food they grow these days, chemicals. If you were to go organic and get rid of food that's laced with chemicals, it'll do you a lot of good, just a lot of good. And then you can go to Dakota and go back to the video that I did with Dakota on that herbal database. And she's got an amazing database. Check that out. So, and she probably went more into the stories and stuff that, I didn't quite want to air on my channel and with Rex's channel. So I told Rex, I said, Rex, you got to interview this woman. She was really interesting. Nice lady. She actually was like the deputy director for Forrest Gump. She was involved in a lot of Hollywood movies. Forrest Gump. And she got out and went and lived in the wilderness in Arkansas. And she's got a lot of Choctaw Indian in her, I believe is what she said. So check out Dakota and that herbal database video it did. Also, you can check out my videos with Gail. Go to Gail Angeli's channel, Rainbow Food Rocks. She's got 2 channels actually. The one where I did with her in Dakota, it's got her contact information. It's got both of them, so you can check them both out. And Gail has done a great book on the topic. So anybody that's been on my channel or anything, I'm happy to promote you. Gail's not in here tonight. She's helping out with the Freedom Restoration Foundation. This is her book. It's a beautiful book. Rainbow Food Rocks is the name of her book. It's the name of her channel. And she's got all kind of great recipes in here. Lovely food. 100 plus, wheat-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, corn-free, soy-free, egg-free, peanut-free, plant-based, vegan, and vegetarian recipes. Over 100. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right. Positive thought is my medicine, says Scratch. Amen. So I think it's about time we go into this prayer. Asteroid or radiation are both belts. Well, they're belts, but they're different. And, they're different. So radiation belts is just belts of radiation around the equatorial zone of Earth, trapped in our Van Allen, the Van Allen radiation belts are trapped in Earth's magnetosphere. The asteroid belt is just a ring of asteroids that goes around Earth between Mars and Jupiter. Conventional astronomers would say, well, it was a failed planet that didn't form because it had too much gravitational exertion on it from Jupiter. Some people say, well, this was a planet and it got smashed. Well, I'll tell you what, there were some bigger planetoids forming at least, because some of the asteroids like Psyche are almost pure metallic. There's definitely a lot of differentiation in some of those asteroids as to what makes some stony, some are metallic, some are carbonaceous. That means that they formed from a bigger body that was shattered because the bigger body heated up enough, all the heavier elements sunk to the center and the lighter stuff went to the top. Like on Earth, we got an iron core, but the crustal materials are floating on top or lighter. If you ever melted lead, you know that the refuse floats to the top and the lead is right below it. So you get a little crust forming on top. That's kind of like what we got on Earth, that are crusts, that's our continents. Maryland, it came from herbalist Doug and Stacy. Oh, okay, Doug and Stacy. They got a Facebook group, right? Survival something with Doug and Stacy. Yeah, I post stuff on that page occasionally. Some of my videos. Doug and Stacy. All right. All right, guys, it's time to do our prayer session. We are running late. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. It's amazing what castor oil can do. Get rid of moles. I got to put some out. All right, guys. Does the asteroid belt have a formal name? Not that I know of. There is a belt of comets out past Neptune called the Kuiper belt. And it's thought that Pluto is actually a Kuiper belt comet, basically. Kuiper belt object, they can refer to them as. So that's a belt. Now beyond that's what's called the Oort cloud, and each of those are named after various astronomers. Kuiper and Oort. So Kuiper would be a Dutch name. You saw it with the English tongue, you'd want to go Kuiper. That's what it looks like when you read it, but it's Kuiper. Alrighty, folks, let's do our prayer session. Let's pray for Kaylee. Let's pray for, all right. Rusty Trigger said pray for her daughter, I believe. Aren't you the one that said that? We're praying for, hey, Arnold, how you doing? Yeah, Arnold, we're about to wrap up here. We're going to say a little prayer session for everybody. We're going to pray for Granny Atlanta's granddaughter. We're going to pray for Randy and Susan of the Blue Bottle Bunny Farm. Randy has got a real severe case of cancer, and his chances of living, according to the doctor, are somewhat less than spectacular. And Susan's really upset. So we need to pray for both of them. Pretty sure it's not the one I just subbed to. Leak Project. All right, cool. And Rainbow Food Rocks channels. Awesome. Very good, Harold. So, tell you what, let's do the prayer session, and I'll chat with you a little bit more when I come back in here, and then we'll call it a night since we still got a couple people joining us here. So we'll do that, especially Arnold. All right, guys, let's do our quick little prayer session. Pray according to whatever faith you have and whatever works for you. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do or how to do it. So this is not a religious channel, believe it or not. I just believe in power of prayer. So. All right. Okay. Amen, folks. Amen. I'm gonna do a video soon. I started to do it Friday on chemicals and how they're really wrecking our population. Harold Denton said, "How Randy start drinking Tahibo tea as a help honor to health up his father's stage 2 prostate cancer." Tahibo. I don't know what that is. Tahibo. Granny says, "In clean water, drink half your body weight in ounces of water a day." Okay. Man, so we love all. Thanks for uplift. There we go. My baby. So yeah, Granny's had some tough times. Bode's Law, a theory formula for figuring out how many planets there should be in the solar system. Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, the Bode's Law don't bode so well for other solar systems, though. A lot of these other solar systems are really wacky, according to Bode. Yeah, our solar system things are kind of equally spaced out. It looks like it's got a sequence that makes a lot of sense. But you get into some of these other solar systems, it's all topsy-turvy. Send healing energy, says Brandy. There you go. Sending healing energy. Well, Major, I pray the people learn to recognize God in those blessings they thought about but never spoke of. Okay, very good. Scratch, or where they should be, I mean, okay. Turkey tail mushrooms, okay. And good for, so we're talking about, what do you call it? He says May takes, but you mean, oh gosh, I know the name of that. What's wrong with me? Drawing blank here. I read it wrong. I'd be able to say it. Yeah. Type of mushroom. Oh shoot, I'm getting brain locked tonight, guys. It's late. Tahibo comes from Tahibo tree in Brazil. Okay. It's the only tree bark immune to fungus. Okay. Hens. Oh, shit, I'm trying to think of the name of it. Trying to think of a name. I can't think of it right now. I know it. I'd be able to spit it out in an instant most times. Shiitake. Shiitake. You want to think of shiitake mushrooms for by any chance, were you? Shiitake. Changa tea. Got a lot of people doing changa tea. Changa tea. Yeah, I don't know. Changa goes more up north. Okay. Maybe I get some more coffee or hopping up. Hay, one or the other. Got to go hay hopping or coffee popping. What should I got to do? Coffee, pop the coffee or hop in the hay? All righty, guys. I think we've gone long enough tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed chatting with y'all. Always do. We got a great chat room here. I appreciate everybody here. That tea oxygenates one's blood. Cancer cells cannot live in an oxygen-rich environment. Okay. Picture Himalayan salt per gallon. Okay. Much love to you all, says Brandy. All right, folks, that all sounds good. And Chewy says, get some rest. Well, I always say I'll do that when I die. Every now and then it catches up to me. So with all that said, I'm going to say this. I really appreciate everybody for being here tonight. We've had a long night. Y'all have all been great. Got 131 likes. That's good. Got some awesome, great super chats. I appreciate every one of those. And I appreciate everybody for being in here. I appreciate every one of you. I got an awesome group of followers here. My swivel heads, you're the best. Absolutely. So with all that said, got to find a button. I'm going to say to all of you, have an awesome, great night.